Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, for wisdom and understanding of the gospel is truth. I just wanted to do a response to this brother. He seems like a sincere brother. He just had a question that he wanted me to respond to. I did give him a response by way of a comment. However, I wanted to just make a video on it because I told him I was going to. Anyway, his comment is you can see the brother's name up there. He said, I agree with the majority of the topics that you cover. However, if you can take a girl for marriage when she passes the flower of her age, then when can you take a girl to be simply promised to you for a further marriage according to the scriptures? So basically, here, let me respond to a text real quick. Okay. So basically, what it's talking about is according to the scriptures, right? We both know the scriptures, which I'll go ahead and bear with me a sec. We all know the scripture about the flower of her age, but I'll just go ahead and get that just so we can get proper understanding as well. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 36. But if any man thinks that he behaves himself uncommonly towards his virgin, if she pass the flower of her age, and she need so require, let him do what he will, he sinneth not, let them marry. Right, so this brother agrees that that's talking about a woman's first menstrual cycle. But he's asking, when is it lawful for a man to be engaged to a woman? Okay, we're going to get into it, and we're gonna see what the scriptures say. Okay, now I want to say this real quick. That is a historical fact, and it's just rooted in Hebrew culture. That a man could betroth a girl to himself from birth. Okay, you might have two men. One might say, okay, well, when my daughter is born, I will betroth her to you. And then, when she has her menstrual cycle, you can take her for your wife. That's what would happen. Now, can I show you in the scriptures where it says at such and such time it's okay? The answer to that would be no. There is no scripture in all of the whole books, including the lost books, that mentions a age when it's okay to betroth a woman. It is just common that a man could betroth a woman from birth. That's just what's the word I'm looking for? That is just the Hebrew culture. Okay, that's just the culture that was being uplifted, and it was supported with the scriptures because the Lord's people, the Israelites, they were doing that. Okay, so the Lord didn't have an issue with that. Again, just being betrothed just means basically engaged. Okay, it's no intercourse involved. It's just engaged. Okay, the woman is promised to a man. So from birth, a man can promise his daughter to another man. Now, can I show you that in the scriptures? Unfortunately, as far as I know, there is no verse that mentions about a man betrothing his daughter from such and such age. There is no scripture dealing with that. However, going by the culture of what the Israelites followed, it was not looked down upon in the scriptures. Okay, for anybody watching who disagrees with the flower of her age, which let me just get something real quick. If you read the book of Leviticus, chapter 15 and verse 24, it also mentions the word flowers. So going by that, how could we say that the flower of her age is not talking about a woman's first menstrual cycle? If we clearly see in the book of the law that it mentions the word flowers when it speaks about a woman's period. So therefore, we see that the flower for H means a woman's first menstrual cycle. Okay, which again, as I said, this brother agrees with that, which is good. But yeah, brother, let me just go ahead and read my comment that I left him. I said, easy, you can be engaged to a woman from her birth. You can't sleep with her until she has her first period. This is simply historical fact and Hebrew customs. However, you cannot enact. It's like I just thought of something stupid. It was got to be sarcastic. Um, you cannot enact the marriage until the period starts. You can engage the girl from birth. I may actually make a video on this on Friday if I get around to it, put on your notifications, which, I'm doing it right now. But as I said, brother, can I go into the scriptures and literally show you that where it says from such and such time it's okay? As far as I know from my research, which I've read that whole Bible, I can't remember any one verse that says from such and such time it's lawful to be engaged by a woman. However, it is historically proven that men would betroth their daughters from birth. Okay? And it is not looked down upon in the scriptures. So the answer to that question is a man can betroth his daughter to a man from birth. Okay? That was a custom that was done and is still done in many parts of the world to this very day. Okay, so I hope that was edifying. If this brother sees it, if you have any response, you can go ahead and put it down below. And anybody else watching, I hope this was edifying to you as well. And with that being said, I'm going to say shalom.